Happy New Year's, everybody. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. So, it's another new year. It's coming through, coming by, and past us by, right? 2020, we are grateful to be here. We're still grateful to be breathing, to be upright, and to be alive. And many people wish they could be here with us. At the same time, of course, every year, lots of people die. So it's a little tricky to see the whole numbers and everything. Now, I wanted to say thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this. I have been doing these talks now for, well, I guess it's almost 4 years now. Starting in the New Year's or Christmas between 2016 and 17, and going into 17, 18, 19, and 20. So I guess that would be 4 years. And it's been interesting to watch. We started a thing, it was called The Wild Idealist at first, and it was a face on PageBook, and that grew into a community, and that grew into, over time, it grew into an app. We call that app Be Still. And then this is grown into Healing with Marcus. So that's the name that we are going with for now. And Healing with Marcus, it's been a beautiful journey to be on for myself as well, right? Because as I was sitting in meditation for quite a few years, not all the time, but every day, morning and night, more or less. There were certain weeks where I wouldn't meditate for days at a time, but then I would go back. And over time, it got easier and easier and easier. And as I sat in meditation, I found stillness. The more insights would come, right? The more we would know. Because the knowing is already in you. You already have it all in you. I had to find my voice. And over time, I also ended up finding the healing modalities of Reiki and now of shamanic work and shamanic energy work. And all of this stuff is beautiful when we get into it. Because it turns out that so much of this, all this talk around being spiritual, being mindful, around connection with other people, around soulmates, all of that stuff is real. And a lot of it is pretty intense. And a lot of it is, so it's like we do something called distance Reiki. Distance Reiki is when I am here in my apartment in Hollywood and I work on people in other parts of the world or other parts of Hollywood or other parts of, like there was somebody I know in another state, like a northern state the other day, and we worked, and it had a very strong impact. And I work on many people on a distance, and it's pretty amazing because I pick up on things, they feel things, and there's this huge connection. And there is no connection in real life. Like we don't have a phone call going or anything. I'm just here and they're there. They're laying down, relaxing, releasing, and listening to certain music, and I am here working on their energy. So it's pretty fascinating to watch how this journey into mindfulness and awareness and connection and energy work is, for me, it's helped me grow a lot, and I'm hoping that it's helping you to grow as well. So we are coming into the new years, the new year of 2021. We've had a pretty rough year, 2020. It's been a whoopsie-doozy. Whoopsie-doozy. It's been a whopper of a year. It's been a roller coaster that we haven't really seen before this way. And of course, some of it is influenced really by the pandemic itself, and a lot of it is created by how the news is reporting the pandemic to us, right? So our perception of the world is changed. Our perception has become that it's so horrible if a person would die from corona or COVID, but we don't even think if somebody dies from cancer. It doesn't seem to be at all as important. Or if somebody gets the flu and gets a pneumonia and is 82 years old and dies, we don't even think that that's horrible, but if it's a COVID death, we think it's horrible. So I find it interesting how the media, we have all been influenced a lot by the media this year. And as we pull away, we pull back into ourselves. We allow the media to do whatever it's doing. We allow the world out there to do what it's doing. Because you and I, we need to pull back in ourselves. Because it's easy to get lost in the outer world. It's easy to get lost. Even what I just said is almost getting lost in the outer world, right? Because we're making it real, but the real you is in you. The real you is in here. And how you're doing and how you're feeling is inside of you, not what's coming through to you from the TV. What's coming through us or to us from TV, from phones, from social media platforms can be pretty distracting. But who you really are, deep inside your heart, deep inside your being, is already whole, beautiful, and intact. Now that's on the deepest level. We still have memories stuck in our system, traumas, dramas, intensity, emotions that are pushed down, that needs to be healed. They need to be attained to. They need to be looked at. We need to pay attention to our emotions, our stuckness, and allow it to breathe through us, to grow, to release and come up through us. So that's what our oneness teachings are all about. Coming back into the now, coming into yourself, releasing whatever is going on out there, and finding your peace, finding you. So much like this new year is rolling in, coming in tomorrow, today, the last day of 2020, we feel like, oh my God, this is huge. And it is, in a sense, it's huge because our feelings are so invested into it. We all create this lull, we create this peace, this pause right now. But every breath contains that pause. Every moment you're alive contains that pause. So you breathe in, there's a little pause, and then we release. And there's a little pause. I wish you a happy New Year's. Thank you for being on this journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share if you feel like it. Happy New Year's. Much love. Namaste and aho.